See here, in the previous session, we clearly discussed about features of C language. So what are the features of C language? So first feature is, it is the general purpose programming language. The general purpose programming language means using C language, we can develop many kinds of applications, like business applications, scientific applications, mathematical applications, graphical applications. Okay. So just a minute. Using C language, we can develop many kinds of applications like business applications, scientific applications, mathematical applications, and graphical applications. So at the time of introduction of C language, internet was not there. C language was introduced in the 1970s, in the 1972. Okay, but internet introduced in the 1990s. So web applications introduced in the 1990s. Okay, so when C language was introduced, at that time web applications were not there. Only standalone applications were there. Standalone application means the application developed to run in one computer. So business applications, scientific applications, mathematical applications, and graphical applications we can develop. So those applications are called standalone applications. Means developed to run in one computer. For example, Photoshop. So if I want to use the Photoshop, I have to install Photoshop in my computer. If you want to use Photoshop, you have to install Photoshop in your computer. So Photoshop software developed to run in one computer. That is example for standalone application. So Paint, standalone application. Notepad, standalone application. Calculator, standalone application. Okay. So using C language, we can develop standalone applications only. Remember this. And this is the middle level programming language. Means it has high level language features as well as low level language features. So it is programmer friendly and machine friendly, both. So high level languages are suitable to develop the application software. Low level languages are suitable to develop the system software. But using this C language, we can develop system software as well as application software. Okay, we can develop system softwares like compilers, interpreters, device drivers, operating systems. We can develop application softwares like Photoshop, Acrobat Reader, such type of application software, hotel management software, call management software, such type of application softwares also we can develop. The modularity means we write the program in the form of functions, or you can say them as modules, or you can say them as procedures. So modular approach, or you can say procedure-oriented approach. So C language follows procedure-oriented approach or modular approach. Means we write the program in the form of functions. Add function, product function, fact function. We are writing program in the form of functions. Once upon a time, we were writing sequentially. Modular approach was not there. C language follows modular approach or procedure-oriented approach. Once upon a time, this modular approach was not there. Sequential approach was there. So assembly language, B language, BCPL language. So these are the languages before 1970s we were using. Before C language we were using. So in those languages, we write the code sequentially. So if we write the code sequentially, two drawbacks are there: lack of understandability and increases length of code. So to avoid these drawbacks, they introduced this C language modularity feature. So what are the advantages here? It improves understandability because we are writing in the form of parts. Okay, next second one is decreases length of code because we are writing code only for one time. And it allows reusability. We can use that code any number of times by calling. We are writing code only for one time. We can use that code for any number of times by calling. So reusability is the advantage. Decreases length of code is the advantage. Improves understandability is the advantage. To get these advantages, C language added this modularity feature to the C language. Okay, next feature is listen carefully here. Okay, even if you don't understand all these features, no problem at all. Okay, just try to understand. Even if you don't understand, no problem at all. Okay, so refer the topics frequently. Okay, video classes will be available. Refer the videos frequently, then you will get grip on the topic. Because you are new to the programming, you are new to the programming languages, so it becomes difficult to understand. Maybe try to understand. I explain every point clearly. So after the classes goes on, you understand clearly. So after completion of half course, you will get grip on these features and structure of the C program. In today's session, I explain structure of C program also, and I complete these features. So after completion of half course, okay, you will get grip on these features and structure of C program. Okay, just try to understand. Portability. So what is the general meaning of portable? Okay, easy to move. Easily we can carry and move. That is the general meaning. So easily, so here portability means we can move C programs developed in one system to another system. The C programs developed in one system, system means computer. Okay, so C programs developed in one computer can run on another computer. Okay, can move on another computer and we can run. That feature is called portability feature. So before C language, this portability feature was not there. If we have written one program in one computer means we can run that program on that computer only. We cannot run on any other computer. But when C language introduced, this portable feature came. The portability means the C programs in one computer, the C programs in one computer, C programs developed in one computer can run on any other computer. Can run on any other computer. So C programs developed in one computer, okay, can run on any other computer, even if operating system OS operating system is different. Even if operating system is different. Listen carefully here. Now I explain the execution process of C program. Try to understand. Even if you don't understand, no problem. So I explain every point clearly. So refer this topic frequently. Okay, then you will get grip on this topic. Okay, so when the classes are goes on, you can understand everything. Try to understand. So the C programs developed in one computer can run on any other computer, even if operating system is different. So I am using my laptop. In this, I'm writing the C programs. I'm developing one software. That software I want to run on your computer. Can I run like that? Yes, we can run. That feature is called portability feature. I developed software in my computer and I'm running that software in your computer, installing. That feature is called what? Portability. So the C programs developed in one computer can run on any other computer. See, from the Play Store, we are downloading so many softwares. Okay, they developed software in their computer and we are installing in our computer and we are running. That is what portability is. Similarly, I am developing C programs in my computer and I want to run those programs in your computer. Can I run? Yes, I can run. I can move my programs to your computer and I can run. Okay, so take those programs in the pen drive or in the DVD, okay, and install in your computer. Okay, then you can run those programs. Okay, now I'm explaining the execution process of C program. Listen. So here I'm writing a C program. Listen carefully. I'm writing a C program here. This is a C program I'm writing. This is C program. So the code which is written in the C program is called source code. Okay, try to understand. Even if you don't understand, no problem. I'm explaining deeply. Listen. So here we are writing the C program. Now this is the C program. So I'm calling this as this code as the source code. So source code is there in the C program. I'm saving this C program with a hello name .c is the extension of C file. Just like for the images .jpg is the extension. For the songs .mp3 is the extension. For the video files .mp4, .3gp are the extensions. For the animation files .gif is the extension. Like that, For the C file, .c is the extension. So .c is extension of C file. .c is extension of C file. Okay. So hello is the file name. .c is the extension. So this program we are writing source code means this is program. Program has some code. I'm calling that as a source code. I'm saving that program in particular file hello.c. So now this source code is in high level language. Computer cannot understand it. So our language is a high level language. Computer language is low level language. Computer cannot understand it. So after writing the program, we have to compile this program. So what we do now? Compile the program. After compilation, it will generate exe file. After compilation, it will generate exe file. So this exe file contains the machine code. This exe file contains what? Machine code. So source code converted to the machine code by the compiler. This machine code can be also called as native code. Machine code, or you can say this as the native code, which can be understood by the operating system. So native code means what? You may get it out. What is native code? Native code or machine code means this is operating system's language. Operating system can understand this code. Operating system understandable code. Operating system understandable code is called native code, or you can say machine code. The operating system can understand this code and the displays output on screen to us. So operating system is responsible to run this exe file. So this is the execution process of C program. Okay. So I am writing this program in my computer. Okay. In my computer, Windows 10 operating system is there. So here Windows 10 operating system is there. Listen carefully. Once again, I'm explaining the execution process. Pay attention and listen carefully here. The portability feature means C programs developed in one computer can run on any other computer, even if operating system is same or different. That feature is called portability. Okay. So here I'm writing C program. So the code which is in the program is called source code. I'm storing this code in particular file hello.c. is the hello is the file name. .c is the extension of C file. Hello.c is the file. This code is in high level language. Source code is in high level language. So computer cannot understand it. So we have to compile. So when we compile this program, compiler translate this source code to the machine code, and that places that machine code in another file, hello.exe file. .exe is the extension, hello is the file name. So this is called exe file. Exe file has machine code, or you can say native code. It can be understood by the operating system. So operating system displays output on screen to us. This is the execution process. So after compiling C program, it generates exe file. So operating system runs this exe file and displays output to us. This is the execution process of C program. So this program I have written in my computer. My computer has Windows 10 operating system. I want to run this program in another computer. I want to run this program in another computer. Just wait, system is slow. Okay. So this is the program developed in my computer. Okay. I want to run in another computer. This is another computer. This is another computer. This computer has also same operating system, Windows 10. Windows 10. So if same operating system is there, simply take this exe file and place it here. So simply take hello.exe file and place here. Okay, so we are moving this exe file from my system to another system. Can we run this exe file here? Yes, we can run, because same operating system is there. I developed this program in Windows 10 operating system. So I'm running this exe file in the same operating system which has Windows 10. So can we run? Yes, we can run. For example, this is another computer. Observe, this is another computer. This computer has, observe carefully, this computer has Linux operating system. Now, can I run this exe file? If I place this exe file, hello.exe file, can I run this exe file? No, I cannot. Because this exe file has mission code. Okay, which mission code? Windows 10 mission code. So Windows 10 mission code can be understood by Windows 10. But Windows 10 mission code cannot be understood by the Linux. So that's why we cannot run this exe file in this system. Okay, just a minute. Please wait. Listen carefully. So this is the program developed in one computer which has Windows 10. So same program, if you want to run in another computer which has Windows 10, simply place exe file, you can run. So if same operating system is there, place exe file. Okay. For example, different operating system is there. Linux operating system is there. In this, I want to run this C program. So if you press exe file, you cannot run because exe file contains machine code according to the operating system in which it is developed. So our C program developed this exe file created in Windows 10 machine. So Windows 10 machine code can be understood by Windows 10 only, cannot be understood by Linux. But I have given one statement. Okay, in the beginning of portability, I have given one statement. What is that? C programs in one computer can run on any computer, even if operating system is different. So the point to understand here is if same operating system is there, test exe file. If different operating system is there, don't test exe file because Linux cannot understand Windows 10's code. Windows 10's native code cannot be understood by the Linux. Every operating system has its own language. So if different operating system is there, just simply place that source code file, hello.c file. Again, we have to compile it. Now it will generate exe file. Now it will generate exe file. This exe file contains machine code. Now it generates Linux machine code. It generates Linux machine code now. So Linux machine code can be understood by Linux operating system. So Linux operating system displays output to us. So here two cases are there. One is same operating system, another one is different operating system. Okay, if one is same operating system, another one is different operating system. So this is the C program developed in my computer. After compilation that created exe file. Okay. So in my system, Windows 10 operating system is there. So this exe file has Windows 10 machine code. So if same operating system is there, simply place exe file, you can run. If different operating system is there, if you place exe file, you cannot run because it has Windows 10 machine code. Windows 10 machine code, you cannot run on Linux. So if different operating system is there, place source code file. Now again compile that generates machine code according to the operating system installed in this machine. So in this machine, Linux is installed. So Linux machine code will be generated. So Linux machine code can be understood by Linux that runs this application and displays output to us. So here only two cases are there. If same operating system is there, place exe file. If a different operating system is there, place source code file. That's it. So the C program developed in one computer, we can run on any other computer, even if operating system is same or operating system is different. If operating system is same, place exe file. If operating system is different, place source code file. That's it. This feature is called portability. So without making changes to our program, we can run on any computer. That feature is called portability. So generally in the outside, we use the term port. For example, you are using one number, and you are taking Airtel services. Assume that you are taking Airtel services. For example, you are not satisfying with Airtel services. You want to convert to Jio. So if you want to take the Jio services, now you are Airtel customer. Okay, you are using one number that is Airtel company's number. Okay, so you are using Airtel services. You are not satisfying with Airtel services. Assume that you are not satisfying with Airtel services. You want to convert to the Jio with the same number. So what you do? You will send one message port to some so and so number. Okay, now number will be same. Okay, just services will be changed. Number will be same, just services will be changed. So you will become Jio customer. Without changing your number, you are taking the services of Jio. Similarly, here we are writing the program. Without making any changes to our program, our source code, we can run on any computer. So that is called what? Portable. Okay. So this feature is called portability. The portability means the programs in one computer, the C programs in one computer can run on any other computer, even if operating system is same or different. If operating system is same, place exe file. If operating system is different, place this source code file. That's it. So this feature is called portability. Next feature is, listen carefully. The next feature is extendability. Next feature is extendability. Okay. So extendability means we can add our own header files. We can add our own header files. We can add our own header files to C library. We can add our own header files to C library. So this feature is called extendability. For example, so now you have to understand what is C library, what is this header file. So after that, I will explain this feature. So what is C library? So C library means C library is a collection of header files. So what is C library? C library is a collection of header files. C library has header files. It is a collection of, it is a set of header files. Then what is a header file? What is a header file? Header file means header file is a collection of predefined functions. Collection of predefined functions. It is a collection of predefined functions. I already told in the modularity concept we discussed about functions. We write the program in the form of functions. Add is a function. Product is a function. Fact is a function. We write the program in the form of functions. So like that, C language developers defined some functions. Already they defined. So I'm calling predefined. Predefined. Already defined functions. And they placed these functions in particular header file. So related functions they placed in one file. For example, when you are maintaining files in your computer, you maintain like this. For example, if you want to maintain the songs, you create songs folder. In the songs, if you have Telugu songs and Hindi songs, okay, you create another folder, Telugu songs. Okay, then you create a movie name. You create movie name. Okay, then you create some song file. This is song file. So the song file you are placing in songs folder. In that Telugu songs folder, in that movie name folder, in the movie name folder, you are placing the song file. So this, for example, this movie has 6 songs. So all 6 files you place in this folder. So all these 6 songs are this movie's songs. So hence you are organizing your own files. So all the related files you are placing at one place. All song files you are maintaining at one place. All Telugu songs you are placing at one place. Organizing becomes easier here. Maintenance becomes easier here. So like that, what they are doing is they are placing predefined functions, all related functions in one particular file. That file is called header file. Okay. For example, see here. So C library has header files. Just now I told that C library is a collection of header files. So C library has one header file, math header file. For header file extension is math.h. In the math header file, all mathematical related functions. For example, I want to find square root value. So SQRT function they already defined in the math header file. To find power value, POW function already C language developers defined, predefined functions. SQRT predefined function, POW predefined function. Like that sine function, okay, cos function, tan function, all these are what mathematical related functions. So all mathematical related functions they placed in math header file. Okay. Similarly, here another header file is there. String header file is there. String is the header file. String.h. Okay. So all string related functions, all strings related functions like strlen. String means set of characters. So how many characters are there in the string? Okay. Raju is a string. Raju is a string. How many characters are there? 4. I want to find that one. So to find that, strlen function is there. To copy one string to another, strcpy. Okay, like that, strrev to reverse the string. So all string functions are placed in all string related functions. They placed in string header file. Okay. So similarly, stdio header file is there. stdio.h. This is one header file. stdio header file. So this stdio header file has predefined functions like printf. To print the data, we use it. To read the data, we use scanf. To write the character into file, we use putc function. To read the character from file, we use getc function like this. These are predefined functions. So all these predefined functions, all these input output related functions, they placed in stdio header file. Stdio stands for standard input output. Okay, so now this is the C library. Observe. So now this one is the C library. So this is math header file. Okay, next. This one is string header file. Next, this one is stdio header file. So this one is called a C library. Okay. So C library is a collection of header files like math.h, string.h, stdio.h, like several header files are there. For example, I am exploring 3 header files. So these are the predefined functions. Like the several predefined functions are there in the math. Okay, these are the string related functions. So all string related functions placed in string header file. All math related functions they placed in math header file. All input output related functions they placed in stdio header file. So like this they arranged. So maintenance will become easier. So okay, searching will become easier. So that's why they are organized, they are maintaining like this. Okay. So to understand this, I will give one simple example to you. For example, in your college library is there, college library. So college library has books, you already know. Okay. So college library is maintaining books. College library is maintaining books. Okay. So they are maintaining like, okay, try to understand. Okay. So this is mass rack. Assume that this is mass rack. Okay. And this one is the physics rack. And this one is the chemistry rack. So this one is mass rack in the college library. This is the mass rack. Okay, this is the mass rack, and this is the physics rack. This one is the physics rack, and this one is the chemistry rack. So like this. So all chemistry books, All math books, they placed in math header file. Sorry, the math rack. So this is math book 1, math book 2. Okay, this is math book 3. So all mathematical related books are placed in the math rack. Okay, similarly, all physics related books are placed in the physics rack. Okay, so physics book 1, physics book 2, physics book 3, like this. Okay, so chemistry books are placed in the chemistry rack. Chemistry books are placed in the chemistry rack. So they are maintaining like this. So colleges, the college library, they are arranging books like this. So this is maths rack. All maths books are in the maths rack. All physics books are in the physics rack. All chemistry books are in the chemistry rack. For example, if you want physics book, directly it goes to this physics rack and you pick that book. If you want maths book, directly you go to the maths rack and you pick that book. So here searching for the book is becoming easier if they are arranging like this. If they maintain all maths books, physics books, and chemistry books at one place, searching becomes difficult. Did you get my point? Okay, I hope you understood. So similarly, here all the related functions they placed in one particular header file. All mathematical related functions they placed in math header file. All string related functions they placed in string header file. All input output related functions they placed in Jdbc header file. Okay, so C library is a collection of header files, where header file is a collection of predefined functions. Now, like this, I want to define my own header file. That header file name is durgasoft, durgasoft.h. I want to define my own header file, durgasoft.h. I want to define my own header file here, durgasoft.h. Okay, I'm adding my own header file to the C library now. And in this, I'm defining my own functions. Like I want to add two numbers. So to add two numbers, I'm defining my own function. I want to find factorial of the number. I'm defining my own function. Okay, I want to check whether the given number is prime or not. I'm defining my own function. I want to check whether the given number is even or not. I'm defining my own function. So I'm placing all these functions in one particular header file, Durga software header file. So here what I'm doing, I'm adding my own header file to the C library. So this is the actual C library. I'm extending this C library. See, till here, this is the C library. So math.h, string.h, html.h. So this is what C library. So I am extending this C library by adding my own header file. So this feature is called extendability. So like this, we can add our own header files. You can add any number of header files like this. So this feature is called extendability. What is the advantage here? We are writing function only for one time. We can use this function for any number of times by calling in any program. You can use these functions. That's the advantage. So reusability is the advantage here. Functions are the reusable components. So those reusable components we are placing in the header file. In any program, we can use those functions. That's the advantage. So decreases length of code automatically because you are writing code only for one time. So this is the advantage. So this feature is called extendability. And you can say this C language is a simple programming language. The C language is a simple programming language because the C language has only 32 keywords. 32 keywords are there. Only 32 keywords are there. If you learn those 32 keywords, then you know about the C language. So that's why we can say this C language is the simple programming language. And it is providing many predefined functions to us to write the programs. It is providing C library, it's providing predefined functions to us. So that's why you can say the C language is the simple programming language. So these are the features of C language. Okay, so till here, once again, I'm giving overview. Listen. So our course is C language. What is the purpose of C language? Using C language, using any programming language, we develop the software. So using C language also, we can develop the software. But the specialty of the C language is you can develop system software as well as application software. Using Java language, you can develop application software only. Using Python, you can develop application software only. Okay, but using C language, you can develop system software as well as application software. So that's why we are calling this as the middle-level programming language. And we can develop many kinds of applications like business, scientific, mathematical, and graphical. So it is a general purpose programming language. So the C language introduced in the 1970s. Before this C language, this situation was not there. General purpose programming languages were not there. Only specific purpose programming languages were there. Using one language, we can develop one kind of application only. To develop the games, we use graphic language. To develop scientific related software, use Fortran. To develop business related software, use COBOL. So using one language, we can develop one kind of application only. But using the C language, we can develop many kinds of applications. General purpose programming language, and it is a middle level programming language because it has high level language features, low level language features. Using high level languages, we can develop application software only. Using low level languages, we can develop system software only. But using the C language, we can develop both. So you can say middle level. It is both programmer friendly and machine friendly. Modularity means we write the program in the form of functions like this. Add is a function, product is a function, fact is a function. Like this, we can write any number of functions. Finally, we define the main function. From the main function, we call all those functions. Advantages are improves understandability because we are dividing into parts. Each part I am calling as function. Decreases length of code because we are writing code only for one time. But we can use that code for any number of times by calling like this. With one statement, I'm reusing the code again. So reusability. These are the advantages. And next feature is portability. Portability means the C program developed in one computer can run on any computer. So easily we can move the application developed in the C from one system to another, even if operating system is same or different. This feature is called portability. So next, extendability means we can add our own header files like Durga software header file. We can add our own header files to the C library. This feature is called extendability. And you can say this C language is a simple programming language because it has only 32 keywords. So every keyword has a specific meaning and specific functionality. So if you learn these 32 keywords, then you know about the C language. That's it. So that's why we are calling this as a simple programming language. Okay, and it is providing C language provides several predefined functions, and those are placed in header files. So you have no need to write the code; just simply call those functions. So that's why we are calling this as the simple programming language. Already they have written some functions. You call them and use in your programs. So it is a simple programming language. So these are the features of C language. Okay. So now I'm stopping the session here. So just today what we learned, what are the features of C language. In the next session, I explain what is the structure of C program, what are required to write C program, where we write C program, how can we compile, how can we run. These things I explain in the next session. Now I'm stopping the session here.